Welcome to Mr. Turner Art again, and today we are going to be looking at adding mark making. I know you've already done one task like this, but this will hopefully give you some tips for when you are doing this task. Okay, so as the task asks you, okay, it is to draw one of these two shells. Now you can pick this one if you're feeling confident, okay, or you can choose this one that, even though it's simpler and there's more of a round basic shape to it, you still need to get things right, as we've looked at in other videos, like the width here and how this gets smaller every time, and getting this spiral even in the drawing. Okay, and there's lots of complicated shapes here, okay, but if you're feeling confident, give it a go. I'd love to see it. Okay, I've already done the drawing bit, but with mark making, it's really important that you don't look where exactly every mark is, like where every little dot is here, where every line is on these ones. You can see on this image where tone has been made from putting lines closer together, okay, such as here, on this side, and here, down at the bottom, and then some parts where the lines run out to give the highlight and kind of this shine, kind of C shape, if you can see it here. Okay, so I've already drawn the shape out. Okay, I'm just going to give you a few how to get the things. So, to start with, just start to see what sort of marks we have got. And you can see a lot of the marks on this shape, on this shell, are actually quite simple, usually straight. There's a few that are curving, a few that are got waves and cracks and other parts of them, but for the most part it's mostly lines, and a lot of it is cross hatching. So for example, if I do it like this, it gives one tonal value and looks one last, whereas if I put them closer together, we can see straight away it looks lighter. If I want to make it look even darker, as on this image, we can either go so close that they start to meet, and as the gaps get lighter, you can see it looks like it's fading out. I can also start to add some lines. Okay, in class I've seen some people in my group, okay, who have looked for exactly where every individual line is, and you've seen them there counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you don't need to do that. Okay, so let me show you on the real image now. Okay, remember, you can always have this piece of scrap paper. There's some in the envelopes that I sent you that you can use for trying to get the thing and get it right before you go onto your image. So we have our basic shell here. And as with any tonal work, it is a good idea to start with the lighter bits. Okay, and always err on the side of caution. If you're in doubt, go lighter, because we can make it dark, especially using a fine liner like this. Okay, because if we go too dark, done this, that's when we could potentially have ruined our image. So the lightest bit is probably in here. So you can see where I've marked out, just as we did with the tonal coral drawing, some lines. So I might start just to put some really light lines. I can see the lines on this bit are following the curve of the outside of the shell. Continue them all the way to the top. Okay, so we've got this space. These few lines we might just add or extend the line later on, so I won't worry about those too much. Up here we can see it's very light, so I may add where that section goes. Put the top in, following my pencil line. Again, looking every 5 to 10 seconds at least. If you're not sure, look more. You can start to get some of the different lines there. While I'm on the video, I'll show you how to do some of the darker areas. So I'll concentrate on this area here, where you can see, I might put that line in just to help me. Okay, so you can see the lines are kind of going round and down here. Kind of that little bend at the end, and that helps describe the roundness of the shell. Okay. Aiming to build the overall effect rather than looking where every individual line is. So I just head-butted what's supporting my phone to record this. Okay, and then dark lines in here, and simply have some stubby little lines supporting that. Okay, and then just going around working light to dark, you will start to get this shell, but it's all about looking at this. If you stop looking at that, this will start to go wrong. Okay, and there's some nice lines. Again, we can see the direction is important. And these, once you've got your lines and your line drawing, okay, I've done a lot of the hard work with my line drawing. Okay, just to see that, make sure I leave this bit here. And don't forget to practice. Okay, so there you go, and you should have a nice shell drawing. It is either this image or this image on this brown sugar paper that was given to you in your pack. Okay, and then what we do with that next time, I'll show you next time. Okay, thank you.